Are your findings weird? This is the question asked by an article of the same name posted to the website of the American Psychological Association in 2010. It's true that awareness of issues caused by weirdness in psychological studies has been growing in recent years, but what exactly is weird? Let's start with the acronym itself. WEIRD stands for Western, Educated, Industrialized, Rich, and Democratic. Importantly, these are traits ascribed to the societies from which a person comes from, not the individual themselves. The problem is, most studies only do research on weird participants. A great example of a weird country would be the United States. It meets all the weird criteria. The US is also a great place to start because so much psychological research is conducted there, and this lends to the weird problem. What drives the weird problem? Money and ease are two big factors. Every study is going to have a budget, and if you're a psychological researcher at an American university, that often means drawing your participants from the nearby weird students. There are some advantages to this practice. A big one is that college students are cheap, sometimes even free, and there are no travel costs or the need for an interpreter. This has led to weird people making up as much as 80% of study participants, even though they make up only 12% of the world's population, according to the same APA article. This wouldn't be so much of a problem, except that research done on weird people is often generalized to the rest of the world population. This generalization doesn't work. In fact, it has been suggested that weird people are the worst someone could do when looking for a group of people representative of the greater population. Describing the problem, an article from Nature suggests that weird cultures think more analytically and less holistically when compared to most of the world's population. A famous example shows how deeply culture can affect someone's perceptions. In this example, a study from 1966 showed that US college students are far more susceptible to certain optical illusions than people from other cultures, such as the Sandforgers or the Kalahari. Why this is not what's important. Instead, the takeaway is that culture can have a profound practical effect on cognition and perception. So what can be done to help end the weird problem? It's simply impractical to expect every study to conduct research that includes people from all cultures and locales, but an important step is for studies to note that their findings might not be applicable to non-weird peoples.